Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. It's May 1st. It's episode 5 of season 3. Wow, that seemed like a lot to remember so early in the morning. I've got my coffee, I've got a cookie, I've got some things to show you. It wasn't a fantastic week as far as quantity-wise. I had to drive like crazy just to find some yard sales. Friday was extremely windy. Saturday looked like this in the morning. Yeah, great way to start the day, huh? But it did clear up, and then it was just cool all day, and there just weren't that many sales. But that being said, I did get a couple of good items. A lot of crap, a lot of stuff I shouldn't have bought, just wanting to buy something and wound up buying crap. But anyway, so it goes. Anyway, I picked up also a couple of fantastic items. So let's just get right to it. Here we go. So starting off with some of the garbage. Here, would anybody buy that? Even if this came in it? No, because it's a Ron Popeil donut maker. I think I paid like $2 or $3. I paid $29 for a bunch of stuff at this yard sale, and I don't remember what I paid for everything. Mostly, this was like $2 or $3, and that's about what it's worth. So bad buy number one. So another lousy purchase. I paid $4 for these. What was I thinking? I don't like buying salt and pepper shakers usually anyway, because mostly they aren't worth anything but what you paid for them. Sometimes you get a unique item like this. These are Westinghouse washer and dryer salt and pepper shakers. I haven't seen them before, but I mean, why I bought them for $4 in the condition they're in? They're just nasty, dirty, and I don't think they're going to clean up at all. But anyway, $4, that's about all the money right there. Another not great purchase from a local thrift store. Got an X-Acto bead loom, probably 1960s, cost a whole $1. Brand new, cost me $2 as a vintage item. But it's just a little item. It said X-Acto. It's just a little item. It's just a little item. I don't know what that means. But it did say X-Acto on it, and I thought, hey, maybe people collect old X-Acto crap. I couldn't find a match for it, so I have no idea what it's going to go for, if it goes at all. I paid $2 in tax for it. I'm going to guess 5 to 10. Another waste of money here. This is a what is it called? Processed plastics. Nice looking old piece, kinda a little dirty. Needs some cleaning, but it's also missing the dome off the covered wagon. So it's incomplete. And it's not that desirable anyway. I paid a couple bucks for it, I'm sure, and that's about all it's worth. This is an Echo Best Flint. I don't know what the flint means, but it's just a little beater. Works fine. Looks pretty good. It's in pretty good shape. But I paid $2 or $3 for that one also, and it's about all it's worth. A couple of books by Sigmund Freud. Civilization and Its Discontents and the Ego and the Id. These are from 1949, hardbacks. Paid 50 cents a piece for these guys, and I'm guessing I get 10, 15 a piece for them. I like to buy yearbooks, but yearbooks are like scratch tickets. Mostly you lose. This was only 50 cents, so it's not a big loss. It's a Parnassus. It's from Wichita, Kansas, 1955. Okay shape, but not a very desirable book, so that's 50 cents not going anywhere. From Frankoma, a little Western boot wall pocket. Very good condition. Not even, looks like it wasn't really used. There's no, typically the insides of these are all full of dirt and nastiness from being used as a planter, but this one's in really nice shape. I paid $4 for it, looking to get 15 to 20. For 50 cents a piece, picked up a couple of Mad magazines, which are from the 50s, late 50s, which would make them pretty desirable, except that when I was picking this one up, I kind of put a little tear in it there. It wasn't in great shape anyway. It was, it's all torn across the cover, the binding there, and it's almost ready to fall off anyway. But it is from May of 1958, so it could have been worth money, but now probably not. Also, the compilations, the semi-annual magazines that come out, typically don't go for a whole lot, and this is one of those, so I might get a couple bucks for that just because it's in decent shape, and it has the very exciting insert in there, the Catch and Jammer Kids there, so might get 5 or 10 for that. Didn't check the date on this till after I bought it, but it was only like it was 50 cents, so not a big deal. Another scratch ticket, Adventures of Big Boy. Everybody loves Bob's Big Boy, but this was from the 70s and not very exciting, and so nobody wants it. From 1956, a Massey Harris, which good tractor makers, combines and whatnot. So I thought it might have some desirability there, and had pictures of the combines and the tractors, it it would have been desirable. But no, it's got, you know, Gramps and Grandma and all sorts of Americana type pictures in there. So I paid 50 cents for that, and maybe get 10 if I'm really lucky. So for another 50 cents, picked up a reasonably good item here, the accessory catalog, 1968 Harley Davidson from Pomona, California. Paid 50 cents for that, and it's probably going to go for $15 or $20. You know, old Harley stuff, you know, usually does pretty well. An accessory catalog, not a fantastic buy, yeah, not bad either. For another 50 cents, Cycle World magazine, November 1968. 50 cents, not too desirable. It was a stab, it was a shot in the dark. It was a scratch ticket, and not worth a whole lot. So, you know, a couple $3 if I'm lucky. So, looks like that's one I'll hang on to for a lifetime. Another strictly stab in the dark here. Picked up for $1 this box of film strips from, I don't know when they're from, probably from the early 60s. They're just film strips of different cities, pictures, you know, just like you might get in your Viewmaster reels. Apparently there's some viewer for these things, but these are just films, so not a big find. Man, I'm feeling sleepy. You feeling it? Are you feeling it? Let's try this. Oh, that's good. Anyway, paid $1 for those, and some of the New York ones in other big cities like probably Los Angeles and things, they go for $5, $10. So I'll certainly get my money out of that, but not a great find. This little Bakelite thing, I guess I'd call it a tray, you know, for lack of a better word. I paid $9 for everything in this tray. That includes a couple of little MPC plastic cards, no real value there. A couple of Peanuts, Woodstock, I don't know, I'm guessing they're little pill boxes. Those were in there. Those actually, I'll probably get $10 for those right there. So that's all getting all my money back there. A couple of Topo Gigio sleepy-eyed plastic things. These actually go for $10 a piece, so that was lucky. Pardon me. A very nasty and dirty Mattel flat sea doll. Look at how flat that is. No real value there. And another thing with no value. Most of these things didn't have any value, but you saw the good things. Got some old thimbles here from Butternut Coffee. I got 3 of those. And Monarch Ranges. Okay, so I thought thimbles, you know, with advertising might be a little collectible, and that's exactly what they are. They're a little collectible. So for all those, maybe $10. A Sylvester eraser, probably from the 70s. Nah. A nice Bakelite police whistle, which might have had some value if it didn't have this big chunk out of it, but it's got this big chunk out of it, so no real value there. Maybe $5. It works. I'm not going to blow a whistle. I think you know what they sound like. And a collection assortment of pins here. And an aluminum coin. Union Pacific Alcoa. It's the 1939 San Francisco Exposition. They're not in beautiful shape, but they still go for you know, $10. So maybe I'll get $5 for that. I don't know. This is a Crusade. My brain's slow, man. Let me tell you. Crusade for Freedom pin. I don't know. I think that's from the early 1960s, late 50s or something. No real value there. Here's the Happy Birthday, He Careth for You. So I'm guessing that's some sort of religious type happy birthday pin. I mean, He careth for you, and that's a good thing. And a couple of union pins here. Construction Workers Union, 1955. These are really boring, I'm sorry. 1955. Another one. You got a gray and a pink. I don't know. Nothing, no real value there. This was about $5 worth right here. A Red Cross beginning swimmer pin. You know. So all in all, you know, I'll get my $9 out of it, sure, but you know, no wonderful things there. If your name's Donald Whitenack, it's your lucky day. I've got your bracelet. You lost it. I found it. I got it for $1. It's sterling silver. It's nearly an ounce. Got it for $1. And it's got a social security number on the back there. I'm not going to show you that because Donald Whitenack probably wouldn't like that. So anyway, that's about you know, nearly $30 worth of silver right there for $1. The find of the week. Got three Parker pens. Ooh, Parker pens. I love the Parker pens. There they are. So these are all dual folds. This is a dual fold mechanical pencil. Nice piece. It's little. It's got a initial engraving on there, HL. and it's got a little ding in it, so the value on this one's down a little bit just because of the condition and the such, but still a good find at $1.66. It'll probably sell for $30 to $40. A Parker dual fold right here, very nice condition, not perfect. It's got some wear in it. It was used, but there's no chips, no cracks. Some weird little discoloration there, but $1.66. This has a $40 bid on it already. I'm looking, that'll probably go maybe 70. But the cream of the cream, the top of the crop here, yeah, the top of the crop. Never mind. It's a dual fold Lucky Curve, and Mandarin Yellow they call this. This is from the 1920s. Those are all circa 1920s. Really nice condition for this guy. It had me scared for a minute. I thought I had an amazing find, because if you get one of these and the threading right here is yellow, that's one of the first ones that came out, and it didn't go over too well because that yellow got all stained from the ink. So they didn't make it for very long due to customer complaints. So those are extremely rare, and I thought when I was just going through the pricing on eBay for these guys, I saw one for like $2,000, and I thought, whoa, I got that, but I don't. I've got the black thread. That being said, do I say that a lot? That being said, this pen already has a $405 bid on it, looking to go up to maybe $5 or $6. So $1.66. This could very well be my find of the year right here, and it's only week 5, so nowhere to go but down. Weather looks great for this weekend. I think that's it. Weather looks great for this weekend. Let me reiterate that because I can't say that enough. The weather looks great. And I'm hoping that finally the yard sales will start popping up because they've just been so slim. The weather's been pretty nice overall, but people are just not out there selling things. A lot of people trying to buy things, but that's always the case. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Sorry, this is kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do early morning ones because I'm still half asleep, I guess, because I'm just rambling and saying nothing, and I could take a nap right now. That'd be a good thing. The coffee is not working. The cookie didn't work. We're done. We're done. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week, and keep an eye on that Mandarin Yellow Parker pen. Go search for it on eBay. You'll see it. It's at $405 or more by the time you see this. I don't know. It's going to be an exciting week for that guy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.